Hello, welcome back to another episode of the Console Gaffer, the Celtic save. So we're just about to start season 4, and we're just going to continue it, as we said in the last episode, to try and get to 10 in a row now, and see if we can still get to a Champions League semi-final. So we'll give a wee quick update before we start the first game of the season against Motherwell at home. Won some transfers and stuff like that. So pre-season wise, it's been a pretty solid pre-season, scoring plenty of goals, also conceding plenty of goals, but it's been pretty good. We're undefeated in our 7 pre-season games, so that is good. But if we go to the recruitment area, there has been some quite hefty departures, shall we say? But we'll get into the ins first and foremost. So Ferran, the young goalkeeper, 23 years old, he's a backup. We got him for a free transfer. As you can see, he is 6'2". I think he could be a decent enough goalkeeper for us, for a backup to the backup, if that makes sense. So we signed him from Real Madrid B. I think he's going to be a no bad backup goalkeeper. Stats are pretty good for the backup goalkeeper, and you maybe get a cup tie here or there. Then we brought in John Melberg from Red Bull Salzburg. So he is a 21-year-old central defender from Sweden. He's got 3 caps and he has scored a goal. So 6'2" centre half. Physicals are all decent. Decent enough pace, good strength. Natural fitness is good. Good balance. 6'2". Technique could be worked upon. But his tackling, passing, marking, heading and first touch are all pretty decent again for a free transfer. Thought it was a no-brainer to strengthen the squad. Aggression's pretty low, but his anticipation and bravery is good. No bad composure, good concentration, which you need at centre half, especially when hopefully there's not going to be as much defending to do. But good positioning, teamwork, vision and work rate. So again, he's a free transfer. It's kind of negligible not to bring him in, and it's a free transfer. Like I say, he played 32 times in Austrian last season, so I think he'll be fine. I think he'll do fine to bulk the squad out a wee bit. Then we signed Louis Leroux from Nantes, again on a free transfer. Now I think this boy is going to be a good player for us. I think he will get plenty game time in the midfield. He can play left back, wing back, he can play DM, but his best position is a midfield playmaker. And as you can see, good physicals. He's 6'1". Strength is good, pace is okay. He's got no bad acceleration. Agility is okay, jumping reach is good. And all of his mentals are really, this is what really I thought he could be a really good player for us. With all of his mentals, his work rate, vision, teamwork, positioning, off the ball. Leadership's only at 8, that's the only one I would say that. But he's not going to be my captain, so he's not going to be the leader on the field. But flair, determination, decisions, concentration, composure, all above 10 and pretty decent stats. Technical wise, decent enough technique, passing, tackling, marking, first touch and heading. He's more of a creativity player rather than a finisher, so that's what we'll look to do for him. But I think he's played some at a decent level last few seasons. 28 games, 16 games last season. So yeah, again, free transfer, and he's already up to £7.6 million of his worth. So I think he'll be doing pretty well. So then we brought in Kushanov from Manchester City, central defender, right back. 6'2". He's got good physicals, good mentals, decent enough technique for us. I think he's going to be a really good signing for us. Man City are paying some of his wages as well, and we've managed to get him we're paying £43,000 a week. Man City are also paying £40,000 per week. So I'm happy with the signing. He's an experienced international and he's only 24 years old. Happy with that signing. And for £15.5 million. We then got Johnny Cardoso on loan from Atletico Madrid. So central midfield player. And again, no brainer. 6'1", physicals absolutely tremendous. Mentals, every single mental is really, really good, over 10. And his technique is excellent as well. Long shots, probably could work on that, but as you can see, his traits, dictates the tempo and likes to try and play his way at treble. That's what we will probably need. Somebody who can play some good football. First touch is 15. So yeah, we've got him on loan from Atletico Madrid. And we have, if we win, I knew we had an option in there. If we win the Premier League title, we will be due to pay them £9.5 million, which I think is an absolute snip for a American international and 26 years old from Atletico Madrid. Again, can play anywhere through the centre, defensive midfield, but obviously he seems to be a better central midfielder, wide central midfielder, so that's where we'll play him this season. Probably in the position that we've been playing Arne Engels a lot of the time, and you'll see why very, very soon. So we also signed Lazar Jovanovic from Stuttgart 2, 21-year-old Serbian international winger. Again, no brainer. We got him for £6 million. His numbers the last couple of seasons, he's been on at West Brom, and then he was Augsburg. So I think he's going to be a really good signing and add to the squad very, very well. Again, great physicals, 6 foot, mentals are pretty decent. His flair's up at 17. He's got good pace about him, good technique. His first touch is half decent. His dribbling and crossing is not too bad. Crossing could be probably a bit better, but inside forward, wide forward, that's what we need. Long shots, finishing, but his composure is at 13. So we're happy with him to come in, Lazar Jovanovic. Then we signed Rooney from Barcelona, the Swedish man, the Swedish wonder kid from the last couple of football managers. We've got him for an absolute snip at £1.5 million. He's not really kicked on since signing for Barcelona. He's only played twice for them. He went on loan to Turkey and played 34 games with 11 goals. So that was good last season, but Barcelona put him up on transfer for £1.5 million. I'm not really needing another winger, but I could not turn that down for him. So yeah, again, Swedish international. His physicals are okay, strength's poor, but his work rate's poor. But again, this is maybe a game changer. You bring on a second half of games when it's maybe tight, and I'm sure he'll do us a turn. I really will. For £1.5 million, we're not going to turn that down. He shoots for distance, plays 1-2s, runs with the ball often, and likes to cut inside from the right wing. So wings again, we're quite strong on the wings. So that is who we've signed so far in this summer transfer window. There may be another couple coming in depending on what else happens, but the big ones are the players going out. So we knew Callum McGregor was going to AAK Athens, so he's away. He is away on a free transfer, and like I say, maybe when he retires we'll bring him back as a assistant manager, bring him to the coaching staff or something like that, but we'll keep an eye on him. Dyson is gone. He has been sold, and he has been sold for £16 million. So again, a nice £14.5 million profit. It was time for him to go. I think he was not going to play as often, and as you can see, for his technicals, his mentals and his physicals. I mean, his physicals are probably the best thing about him, his acceleration, his fitness. But you look at those technicals and you think to yourself, wow. But he's been a great player for us. He's done really, really well since I came in. The console gaffer took over. As you can see, 20 goals in his first 9 goals and 20 assists, 6 and 13 and 7 and 9 last season. He's always played around about the 30 odd game mark in the leagues. A good solid option, but £16 million for him. He is gone. Then Samuel's away on loan to Oxford United, but then the big one, Emmanuel Amenga to Newcastle for £43.5 million. I wasn't really wanting to sell him after such a fantastic season last season, but he wanted to go, and that was it. Newcastle came in, he wanted to go, so he's gone. £43.5 million for the Golden Boot winner last season. So he's away at the Premier League, and good money. Good money. We've not quite doubled our money on him, but in a season we flipped him, and already he's on 185 grand a week, and he's £104 million. His worth has went up to. He is just going to go up a superstar, to be fair. Then we have let Callum Osman go on loan again, because I don't think he's going to play. And the surprising one over the summer is Kieran Tierney. Kieran Tierney has left to go to Nottingham Forest. He's 31 years old. I was disappointed, but I turned a bid down for him with somebody else, and he then handed in a transfer request and said he wanted to leave, and Nottingham Forest came in for him, and he wanted to go to Forest. So he was sold to Nottingham Forest, and we managed to get around £20 million for him. So all in all, in his Celtic career, we've nearly got £40 million for him in his 2 transfer spells since we've sold him. So yeah, he's gone as well for £19.25 million. Disappointed to lose him, but if he fires in a transfer request, there is nothing we can do about it. Then Engels, again, I wasn't wanting to lose Arne Engels, but a big bid came in for him. Again, he wanted to go, and he's gone. He's gone to Al Ahly. Engels has gone to Saudi Arabia for a nice tidy sum of £36 million, which is £27 million profit. So again, and Engels, again, I think Football Manager, I really need to sort this out, because there's no way he would get 525k. It just kind of ruins it, because he's got a minimum fee release clause of £53 million, which somebody could pay, but nobody is going to pay. Is going to give him even remotely that type of cash. But it is what it is. You'll probably get him on a free transfer in a couple of years, because nobody will pay it. But he's gone also, and then just Ross McPhee. Missed one. Cameron Carter-Vickers, Brighton, £17 million he's away for. I think it was probably time for him to go as well. Good player, he's done really well for us, but I think it was time for him to go. Again, he wanted to go to Brighton when Brighton came in for him. Not keeping anybody here, so that's why Kujanov's come in to really replace Carter-Vickers. So yeah, that is where we are currently. I don't know if there's anybody else that we missed from last season. Yes, towards the end of last season there was. That's right, there was. So we signed Josh Doig on the assumption when Tierney wanted to leave. So we signed Josh Doig, 26 years old, very, very solid left back, great physicals, great mentals, and very good technicals as well. So we signed him for a no bad price of 8.75 million. Where he was on loan last season to AC Milan. So we've signed him as Tierney's replacement, so happy with that. So yeah, that was good. And the other one we signed was David Fratesi, Inter Milan, 28 years old, central midfield player. Just because we need cover for Engels, we knew Engels was going to go. So again, absolutely phenomenal, really, really good stats for the Italian international. 31 caps, 8 goals, coming from Inter Milan. We paid £7 million for him. No brainer, really. He can play again all over the midfield, attacking, defensive, and just central midfield playmaker, advanced playmaker, attacking midfielder. But you look at those stats, physicals all great, mentals, composure of 18, decisions 17, off the ball 19. Really, really good player for that price of £7 million. And we also signed Prates, £12 million, the left back, central defender, and we've loaned him back out to the club that we signed him from. So he's a Brazilian, and I think he's going to fly. 6 foot. He's only 19 at the moment. I really think he's going to fly in the next couple of years. So that's why we've signed him. But we've paid £12 million, which is maybe a bit over the odds. But again, look at his stats for a centre half, left back. Physicals, strength, stamina, pace, fitness, jumping, balance, agility, acceleration, all really, really good, and they're all going up as well. They're all improving. And his mental aggression's good, dissipation, bravery, composure, decision making for a central back is 18. His determination is 19. Off the ball, 12. Positioning. So again, if you can pick him up, because he'll obviously be, because this is the 4th season, so he'd obviously be a young player in the game at the time, but this boy looks to be flying, so he's one you should keep an eye on if you're doing a save in the future. I would really keep an eye on this boy. Caio Parates. Yeah, he's going to be a real player for me. Left foot, he likes to get forward whenever possible as well as a trait, so overlapping centre back, advanced centre back going into midfield, because he's got that composure. He's got the concentration, decision making is good, his positioning is good. So yeah, I'm really happy with that signing. But he will come to us next season after he's had another year out. So yeah, that's the transfers where we are at the moment. We've had some interest also in Matsima, Badialuko, James Trafford, Leliset, and also Liam Delap and Alspo. We don't want to sell Delap, but Manchester United have been sniffing about him. They have put a bid in, but I'm wanting at least £48 million. Man United have only put in like 20 million, so we're not going to sell him. Can't really afford to sell him, to be fair, with some of the players that we've lost so far. So yeah, that's where we are, and we're going to go now and get the game sorted for Motherwell at home in the first game of the season. So let's get into that. So, tactics for the first game of the season against Motherwell at home. We're going to have to go. I'm going to give Doig his game. Urbanski. That's the midfield we're going to. I mean, it's a very, very strong midfield. Very, very strong midfield. And we're going to go with Konate, because Delap is just coming back from an injury. So there's people who's on the bench. Assar, is he going to come in? I don't think we need Sorg if Assar's there. LaRue, the young lad, he's probably not going to come on at the moment. Melberg, goalkeeper, Norbai's there too. Sorg, yeah, we've got a good squad. Maligan's going to come in for Trafford. So yeah, there's the team that we're going to go with. Aluko, Maligan, Aluko, Matsima, Kushanov, Doig, Johnny Cardoso, Urabanski, Fratesi, Rossing, Lelisit. In fact, no, we're not going to go there. In fact, I'm going to give Juranovic a game. That's where I'm going to go. give Juranovic a game on his first at home, see what he can do with Lelicet on the left. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. So let's go and see if we can beat Motherwell in the first game of the season with some new signings and kind of same type of system, out of possession. You know what? Out of possession, we're going to go that as well. That's what we're going to go and do. Johnny Cardoso, the two are going to press. He's going to come around. Yeah, I think that's us. I think we've got a really solid team here. Really happy with that. So yeah, let's go and try and win this game. So first game of the season is about to take place. Some new signings, some players that have got an opportunity today to come in and stake their claim. Pretty happy with that midfield, to be fair, considering we've lost some key players as well. It's a rerun of the Scottish Cup final that we had a couple of months back, which we managed to sneak over the line. So the game is underway. Corner, nearly 2 minutes gone here. Jovanovic will take, dinked into the box, and the goalkeeper comes and takes that one pretty easy. Doig down the line looking for Fratesi again. Inside to Lelicet. Can he deliver? He's inside the penalty area. Plays it across with Urbanski. Good block. Away it goes. Matsiba brings it down. Back it wide to Doig. Lelicet. Lelicet goes past lines again. He's at the byline. Cuts back. Plays across with Urbanski again. Fratesi! Davide Fratesi! With a debut goal. Absolutely brilliant from the Italian. Great play by Lelicet. Checks back on his right, cuts it across. Urbanski's shot's blocked. Comes back to Fratesi on the chest and drills it in low. Celtic 1, Motherwell 0. Aluko has the ball now. Jovanovic. Back to Aluko. Lovely ball out wide looking for Kanate. Big shoes to fill this season, Kanate. After Amenga scoring all those goals. Jovanovic. Aluko. Oh, he's beating his man. Can he pick somebody out here? Aluko cuts it back. Kaspar Urbanski. 2-0. Brilliant play from Celtic. Brilliant play from Aluko. Drew his man in. He beat McCarthy. And then, can you pick somebody out? And the answer is yes. It comes to Urbanski, who just slots it in the corner. 2-0. And that is half time here at Celtic Park. It's a pretty solid first game of the season. Fratesi and Urbanski in the midfield have been very good. Lelicet out wide has been very, very good. Also, 2-0, 14 shots, 5 on target, a 1.87 XG. As you can see, Rangers have won 3-0 against Dundee United earlier on. St Mirren are currently beating Hibs by a goal to 0. So let's hopefully we can continue with the second half performance. I think we've been doing pretty well. Quite happy with the performance. Going to go pleased so far, and we are going to just start the second half. We're going to make any changes as Celtic get the second half underway. Jovanovic, back post, Lions headers it out again. Shanov, Doig coming forward. Josh Doig, good play at Lelicet. Lelicet outside of the box. And the foot header to Kanate. What a header from Karim Kanate. What a pass from Lelicet. VAR will check, but it didn't look offside to me. And Celtic are 3 up. Brilliant header from Kanate. Lelyset, lovely outside of the foot pass, and Kanate with a thumping header to get his first goal of the season. It's a free kick, Celtic. Jovanovic will take. Dinks the ball into the penalty area. Yango gets it away. Lelyset back to Jovanovic. Matsima. Lelyset. Kushanov. Doig. Good ball down the line looking for Fertesi. Can he get a ball across? He can! And he scores again! It's 4-0. And the Italian superstar has come in and scored 2 on his debut. The man from Milan. Doig. Lovely ball. Lovely late run there by Fertesi. And the finish. Well, the goalkeeper's caught out at the near post. But it's 4-0 and a double from Fertesi. Right, so we'll make a couple of changes now. We'll bring on Rooney. We'll bring on QC Assar up front for Kanate, just to give a wee something else in there, and we will bring in La Marechal for that lad there, Cardozo, and we'll go with that just now. We'll leave it there just now. Long ball forward, Kushanov brings it down, gives the ball to Luko, down to Rooney. Poor touch from him. And it's a ball over the top, and it's Offord. He's in here. Chance for Offord, and he has scored. Simple ball over the top as we give possession away in midfield. And it's now 4-1. It's poor defending. Don't know why the defender, who was that? Kushanov stopped. It's a good finish, mind you, but it's 4-1. Poor goal to lose. Ruiz. Dinked inside to looking for Kusanov. Roberts brings him down. The ref plays advantage. Good football. Fratesi to Alspo. Alspo back in. It's cleared away. Doig wins the ball. Alspo back to Fratesi. He's in. Can he get a hat-trick? He can! It's a debut hat-trick from Davide Fratesi. Absolutely magnificent from the Italian. He looks to be like he's going to be an absolute fantastic signing. Drives into the box, low and hard across Gardner. It's 5-1 Celtic. Hat-trick from the Italian. And we have a matter of seconds left to play in this game. Great first game of the season for Celtic. As Motherwell come forward, Charles Cook with the ball. He goes past Aluko. Cook, he's in the penalty area, and it's just a shot over the bar. And that will probably be that. And there is full time. A fantastic performance for Celtic today. 66% possession, 24 shots, 11 on target, an XG of 315. Clear cut chances was 2, pass completion 90%. Really good performance, 5 goals on the opening day. Conceded a poor one, but doesn't matter. Fratesi, the new boy, scoring. Urabanski scoring. Kanate scoring. Good to get the confidence up for the Kanate as well. It's going to be a big season for him, I think. So yeah, Davide Fratesi. I thought he was going to be a good player, and after the first game of the season, he looks like he's going to be a tremendous player for us. So we're pleased, first game of the season, to have won by 5 goals to 1. And that puts us top of the tree already on goal difference. We were looking at Christ Makoso, and Christ Makoso looks like he's going to be coming in from Luton at centre back as well. As you can see, he's 6'4". He's got a decent technique, good heading, first touch is decent, his mentals are all good, flair and leadership and off the ball, Don't really bother about that. But he can play right back as well, and he's got good acceleration, good jumping, good pace, stamina and strength. So he is one that we are bringing in, and we will accept the deal from Luton. I like the look of the lad. Christ, Makoso. So that is who we're bringing in as well. So you've seen that here first. Christ, Makoso is coming in. So news is Fratesi sends Celtic top. Classy Fratesi on form for Celtic. I knew he was going to be a good enough player for us. At 28 years old, he's hitting his prime. He's not been prolific by any means in his previous seasons in Italy, but we're going to play him in the role we're playing him a wee bit further forward, and already he's scored a hat-trick. The Italian international. I mean, you look at his finishing 16, his composure 18. This boy really could banging the goals for us this season, and if it's anything to do go with what he's done so far, he is going to be a top player for us this season. Davide Fratesi. So he scores a debut hat-trick in front of 60,000 at Celtic Park. Birmingham have made a loan approach for Dane Murray. 70% wages. I think we'll accept that for Big Dane. Loan offers made for Asa. Do we put him out on loan again? He's 21. Do we put him out on loan again? Still got another 4 years. Last season at Oxford he was excellent. He had, let's say, 32 goal contributions in 37 league games for Oxford. Helped fire them in the playoffs. He's got 4 Swedish caps. Is he going to play enough this season? Is he going to play enough? He scored 5 and 11 for us when he came in originally from Fulham. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure 2 strikers will be enough for us. We've not even got the option of the third with Dyson at the moment. View the offer. So that's for Masoko. View. Right, so Alcorn. He's been granted a work permit. So Christ, Makoso is coming in again. Another international player. Quite happy with him coming into. So Assar. Let's see the big man. 2 offers. Important player. Regular starter for Las Palmas. I'm going to get that one. Maybe. Give me £10,000 a month and give me 40% of his wages, and then we'll maybe talk about it. So yeah, I think we'll probably leave it there, and we will come back, possibly maybe just come back for the first Rangers Celtic game of the season in September, and then we'll dive forward into January and take it from there. We'll give an update on the Champions League and where we are in the league from that. But yeah, I think we'll probably come back for the first Glasgow derby of the season against Rangers. The new season, we'll see what it's like. But good start to beat Motherwell by 5-1, so can't complain. So yeah, we'll see you in the next episode. We will come back for the first game of the season against Rangers away from home at Ibrox. So thanks again for tuning in, and we will see you soon.